You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by shoplocalsiouxfalls.com. Mr. Farris, welcome back.
Hey, thanks. It's been a while. How's everything in Smallville?
It's good. It's
okay.
good.
You know, little victories. I love little victories.
Yeah.
Me too.
So I'm running around the other day and I'm packing, listen to this.
Okay.
I get, a mailer from a department store in town.
yeah.
Sure.
30% off.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And then I get another little card in the mail, $5 in cash for this same store.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then it says, if you use your credit card, you get like an additional blah, blah, blah. So I need a few things. And I roll in, do a little shopping, grab the items I want, check out. This place owes me like $214. It's the greatest business model ever.
I wonder why those places keep going out of business.
So I'm feeling pretty good about myself.
Nice. Well, I'm excited for you.
Who's celebrating birthdays today? You know him, you love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tony Danza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Taxi and Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
Of course,
And Elton
Elton
John
John did the tribute song to him. I love that. Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza. He's 70 today.
Is he really?
He still looks really,
we
really
saw
good.
him.
He's still got it going on, yeah.
Yeah, he
He did a
does.
show like 2 years ago with, what's the guy's name?
Oh, here we
I
go.
have no
Google it, John. Get back to us.
No, he was like a retired police officer.
Okay.
He just still looks
Josh
amazing.
Groban was the other one. Josh Groban. I didn't even know he was an actor.
Tony takes good care of himself.
Yeah, he does.
Me and Tony are a lot alike.
Yeah.
Oh.
My
could be
body
your
is
big
a
brother.
temple.
And here's the exact opposite of that. Frontman for The Cure, Robert Smith, who's looking a little rough. He's 62 today.
He doesn't look a day over 95.
And who looks even rougher? But, oh, man, you know what? I've got some favorite rock and roll stars, and he's just one of them. He's just crazy. Iggy Pop.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Iggy is 74 today, and if you
Holy
look at
cow.
his birth certificate, it actually says James Osterberg.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So there's a little trivia for you.
So Iggy Pop's not his real name.
It just really, really isn't. But man, he can still get it done too. It was 1918. We were just kids. World War I German fighter ace Baron Manfred von Richtendorf shot down.
The Red Baron.
Yup, killed over France. And this is, I did not know this, a Canadian pilot, Arthur Roy Brown, credited with that.
Okay.
I didn't know Canada even had airplanes.
Yeah, they do.
I remember my parents had an album with a song on
1918?
it called The Red Baron, and I used to listen to it all. Yeah.
Mighty Red Baron.
Well, who sang that?
I don't know.
Song? Oh, boy.
It was a really long,
It
weird
was a
name.
huge hit.
I know it like crazy. I used to listen to it all the time.
In fact, I think they did a sequel to that song, too.
think so,
That
too.
was a marginal hit. And, of
Didn't
course,
they do one with Mickey Mouse or with
and Snoopy was always taking them
Yeah,
out.
Snoopy. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. All right, that's
Oh,
fantastic. Let's see. And speaking of weird things in the world, and I watched this unfold live when it was going on, 1989, this day, thousands of Chinese crowd into Beijing's Tiananmen Square, cheering students who are demanding greater political freedom.
Yeah.
So the Chi-Com just kind of ran them over with tanks.
Yeah, such a sad day.
It
Yeah, it
was.
was.
It was pretty amazing. And today is, or used to be anyway, this day in 1952, the very first celebration of what was Secretary's Day.
Yeah.
Now
that's-
referred to as Administrative Professionals Day.
It is.
So there you go. If you got one of those folks holding down the fort, take them out, wine them down, and make it real. Tell them you appreciate them. That'd be great. Or do what they really want. Slip them 100 and give them the rest of the day off. I don't need one of those awkward luncheons.
Yeah.
Where the boss is trying to be
Exactly.
semi-humorous and pretending he cares because he likely doesn't. He's just going, what's this going to cost me?
And they don't want to have lunch with
Everybody
you.
back to work. We're working late.
That long lunch.
Now that I gave you that lunch,
Put into
everybody's here
our
till
pro-
7,
our
8,
work-
9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's all there is to it. Well, I know, you know, we all know. We just forge ahead.
We're going to do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by shoplocalsiouxfalls.com. Are you ready to travel again?
Join us for the best week of your life.
The Sands is an immersive Gen X era experience for 5 sun-filled and fun-filled days at Dreams and Secrets all-inclusive resorts Resorts in Cancun.
Enjoy music from Billy Idol,
Cheap Trick,
Little River Band,
The Hooters,
Tesla,
Wang Chung,
Firehouse,
Honeymoon Suite,
CNC Music Factory,
The Jets, and more.
Make plans to join us for the Sands.
October 25th through 30th.
Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
That's radiotravelgroup.com. Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm ruggedly handsome. I'm a heck of a man. I mess around with nature whenever I can.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I love the little critters and the big critters, too. Like to cook them up in a tasty stew.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan. Well, it's time for Critter Corner right here on Sunny. If you like the show, then send me some money.
He's Ranger Dan.
Cash and credit card only. Yes, sir, I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Heartfelt, snappy little salute off the well-starched birth of Ranger Dan cap to you too. Hey, Luster! Heidi!
Ranger Dan. Oh,
You're
goodness.
I'm good. Never felt better. You know, little radio rangers, we've been cranking our way through the old alphabet here and assigning a letter in the alphabet to a critter that starts with that letter. That's all there is to it. We worked up to La La Land, or L.
Okay.
L. Now, in the world of L critters, you got your basic llamas, leopards, lobsters, lynx, lions, lizards, lemurs, lemmings, leeches. Today, I'm kind of laying down some critter knowledge on one of the cutest darn little bugs on God's green earth, and that's the ladybug.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You think ladybug? We all pretty much get the same picture in our little head, but did you know this? There are 5,000 species of ladybugs on the planet.
I did not.
500 of those species happen to live right here in the good old United States of America.
So only 500.
500 of the 5,000
Wow.
species live.
Interesting.
10% roughly.
Now, here's the other thing. We only ever see one of them. So the other 499 are probably really small. Now listen to this. They come in lots of colors too. Along with the basic reddish-orange one that we see quite commonly, ladybugs also come in gray and black and pink and blue and purple and green. But again, we don't see those. And the more I look into this, it's entirely possible that bug scientists are just making this stuff up. Which, of course, we would never do here on Critter Corner.
Never.
That's just wrong.
Yes, it is.
Now, this is kind of a little mind blower. Ladybugs smell with their feet.
Okay.
Now, if one lands on you, then takes off right away, you should pay more attention to your overall hygiene. And this is nuts. Listen up, little radio rangers. Ladybugs can fly as fast as a racehorse can run.
Really?
That's up to about 37 miles per hour.
Holy cow.
But we don't race them due to a lack of tiny jockeys. Now, even though ladybugs are all referred to as lady, yes, there are males. Make no mistake.
So there are men ladybugs.
There are male ladybugs who are actually smaller than the female. Now, recently, a woke group of student entomologists, bug scientists at UC Berkeley mounted a protest campaign moving forward to refer to ladybugs as either them bugs, she bugs, he bugs, her bugs, him bugs, he, she bugs, she, he bugs, 9 binary bugs, and about a couple dozen other designations depending. But we're all out of time. So next Critter Corner, this is Ranger Dan. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Addiction. It's a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio right now, and you got some good stuff over there.
Yeah, this is. I don't know what to make of this. I'll bet it turns into kind of a big deal, though. I guess we'll see. Now, being a Minneapolis kid growing up and watching sporting, Hamm's was a big beer.
I remember that. Hands.
From the land of sky blue waters. And beers all to do with the water. For instance, Coors Light commercials for years, from the Rockies, whatever, until everybody figured out the brewery was downstream from a nuclear power plant. But that's beside the point. Remedy Brewing Company right here in Sioux Falls on East 8th Street. This, I don't know why they thought of this, but I don't know. How would you feel about drinking a beer that's made from water dipped from the Big Sioux River?
I would not.
I don't know. I guess I never really thought about it, but
have you been to the Big Sioux River, John?
It's probably not the first place I'd go for my water.
No.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what's going on. Remedy Brewing has partnered with the Friends of the Big Sioux River. Really? It's not a crazy idea to help bring awareness to the need to preserve and clean up the city's namesake waterway.
Will they filter it or something first?
I'm pretty sure they will, John, or people will die.
This bottle's got a cigarette butt in it.
Remedy has posted that along with Friends of the Big Sioux River. They have indeed pulled actual surface water from the Big Sioux, then ran it through complete reverse osmosis sanitation, filtration, and sterilization process to get it ready to brew a Kolsch-style ale. They pumped 300 gallons of water off the Big Sioux, which has been now reduced to 120 gallons of clean, drinkable water, perfect for brewing.
Nice.
Okay.
Brewing.
It's
going to be called the Big Sioux Brew.
Big Sioux Brew. All right.
And it's going to be ready for consumption. Holy cow. Looks like this weekend already from 12 to 4 at Remedy, who now owes me about $100 just for the plug.
Nice.
But it's a Big Sioux. I mean, really, what could possibly go wrong? I mean, up at the Pen, they do toilet wine, and they're fine. It's pretty much the same deal, right?
Probably won't be trying it.
I won't try that either.
Same basics.
That's interesting.
I look at my early life, and I'm sure I've drank worse. So
yeah, probably.
You can strain sterno through white bread. Just gargle it on down.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Don't do that, anybody, ever.
Hand me that cigarette butt off the sidewalk. Living large here. Living large. All right. Good luck to them. Actually, it's kind of a cool idea, and I bet they sell out. That's just my
I hope
guess.
they do, and I hope it does a good positive impact for the community and the river and all of that stuff.
Yeah, sounds like a tight little partnership there. So
that's very, very
there
cool.
you go.
Well,
that's what I got. Absolutely.
You know what we forgot to do?
Most things.
It's Wednesday. So the good news is, Dan, I reached, even though you're not prepared, I am prepared. And take a listen to this.
Oh, my goodness.
He doesn't even realize how hurtful that is.
He's
like a one-man wrecking crew.
He just threw you under the bus.
I sit here bleeding.
I've got tickets for Good Humor Men. They're going to be in town next Friday, the 30th.
I stopped listing 15 seconds ago.
Well, I just picked a winner over here for my first winner of tickets for the Good Humor Men. It's a comedy show. 3 comedians coming to town next Friday to make you laugh.
These guys are funny. Been on a lot of stuff.
Funny. And I've got my first interview coming up with you guys. They say that about everybody I do interviews with. Oh, you're really funny. He's been in a lot of stuff. You guys. No, these guys really are very funny, and they've been on a lot of TV shows. So we're going to be chatting with all 3 of the comics, by the way. One coming up tail end of this week, the other 2 early next week.
Great venue, too.
It's at the Washington Pavilion. Tickets on sale now. You can still sign up to win tickets at sunnyradio.com. Go to the top of the page, click the button that says Win Awesome Prizes. That's exactly what Heidi Anderson did, and now she's our winner. Yay!
Anderson? I wonder if her middle name's Jean.
Heidi Jean? I don't know.
Well, it is now.
Does not say, but Heidi Anderson, you and a friend
she's a notary.
will be going to the comedy thing next Friday. I got a couple comedians in the room with me right now.
We've been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you've been in a lot
Really
of stuff.
funny.
Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
My pleasure, John.
Heidi, you're going to stick around, right?
And
Sure.
Thanks for the beatdown. It keeps me humble.
I do what I can. Coming up, we have... On this Wellness Wednesday, we've got a thing called Back to the Basics in Healthcare. And then we got Holy Humor Month coming up as well. Guess who I'm talking to?
You always do this, and it's like...
The answer is I don't know. I have to look at it. Somebody, I hope. Holy Humor Month is brought to you by Crossroads Book and Music in Sioux Falls.
If you're looking for special prices on some pretty amazing products, check out the website radiosavings.com. We're adding new items all the time, so you might find something cool. And you can save money when you buy stuff at radiosavings.com. One other thing many people like, many of the products you'll find at radiosavings.com are made in the USA. Good quality items at great prices. Radiosavings.com.
We can save you more.
Radiosavings.com. That's radiosavings.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. We have Dr. Harley with us once again. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning, John?
I am fantastic. I always enjoy visiting with you. You're always so just happy and chipper and cheerful. But today we're going to talk about anxiety and depression, which is not necessarily happy, chipper, and cheerful. But chiropractic can actually help people who maybe are struggling with that, can it?
Yes. I mean, I'm always happy, helpful, cheerful, because I want people to come in the office and know that this is a fun atmosphere and happy and healthy and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we do see a lot of people for anxiety, depression. Now, that's not necessarily what brings them in, but after they've been under care, they start to notice that it's getting better, and they're like, well, why is that? A lot of people, when you have anxiety, depression, it can stem from physical health issues, especially if they've been going on for a long time. You start to lose faith that it's ever going to go away. Well, that loss of, faith and all that kind of stuff, you start looking at depression and just down mood in general. So when people start feeling better physically, their mood starts to get better. They can go and do the things they want to do. Now, people that have, diagnosed depression or anxiety, it's not that you have to have some sort of physical issue for that to be the case, but it can be that there's some miscommunications going on between the brain and the body. And that's what, we focus on with our chiropractic care, is helping that communication get better.
And the thing that's really nice is this is something that if you come in and maybe you come in because of one issue, hey, my back is sore, I'm having this one issue. When that's getting better, there are so many other parts of your life that you're noticing improvements too, which is really cool.
Yeah, because like I said, we focus on making sure that things are communicating better. And when things are communicating better, you're functioning better, you start to feel better. Like I always tell people, it's amazing what our body can do when it's actually communicating like it's supposed to. A lot of times when people are that high anxiety, depression kind of stuff, they're always being, their stress is always there. They're always under stress. Well, your body goes into a fight or flight mode with that stress, and that kind of looks like anxiety. You're just kind of go, 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 go all the time. And when you get to a point where your body gets exhausted because you're always going, well, that's going to lead to depression or lack of energy and that kind of stuff. So we help with your body adapting to that stress. I can't fix your stress for you. Unfortunately, I can't remove the life stress, work stress, family stress, whatever.
You don't have an adjustment for that?
Unfortunately, no. But
Doggone it.
I wish, right? I wish I could solve all the world's problems.
That'd
but
be great.
Well, we just help your body adapt to that stress, making sure it's not taking a physical toll on your body.
And if you get your brain communicating with the rest of your body the proper way, then that's going to take a bunch of strides towards good things.
Exactly.
If somebody listening right now is going, you know what, I'd like to get some more information on this, what's the best way to reach out to you guys here at Balanced Life Chiropractic?
Yeah, you can give us a call at 605-215-1785 or shoot us a Facebook message or an email from our website, balancedlifesd.com.
And again, on Facebook, Balanced Life Chiropractic, and then again, the website, balancedlifesd.com. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks, John. It's good talking to you.
Absolutely. Again, Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic. Again, all of the information for them can be found on their website, balancedlifesd.com.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now, but we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out, so when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
It's time right now for Holy Humor Month, and it's been brought to you this whole month by our friends at Crossroads Book and Music. And right now, I'm excited to visit with Dave from River Fire Ministries, and they're located in Hartford, South Dakota. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, Tom. How about yourself, my friend?
I am fantastic, and I'm excited to visit with you guys. You got a really cool ministry there. Let's talk a little bit about what you guys do.
We have a gathering. What we found out is most people have gotten tired of church, and the church, the traditional church. The body of Christ flows in the gifts of the Spirit. We do believe in them. We do believe in the power of God. We do believe in salvation. We do believe in repentance. And so we just build up the body of Christ for these end-time events that are coming forth that we're seeing starting to unfold in front of our eyes.
And you've got a lot of good things going on in your ministry, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. There are a lot of things. I don't even know where to begin other than give God all the praise, honor, and glory. It's just something where He's called us into the ministry. We answered that call. He's anointed us. He's equipped us. We're equipping the saints. We're going out. We're sharing the gospel with people, which is, what is the gospel? It's the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's not the prosperity message, although God will bless you, but we're not about that.
Yeah.
We'll receive from God in that way, but, we focus on, how about souls? How about your neighbors? How about your family? Don't tell me you love God and you want to see your family saved, and then when you come home from work at night, you spend 4 hours in front of the television and you don't pray.
Yeah.
We have to get real. Sometimes we have to take the mask off, and sometimes for that to happen, you have to hear a little bit of reproving, a little bit of rebuking, and then some of the exhorting.
Absolutely. If somebody listening is going, boy, I'd like to learn more about these guys, how do they find you online?
Go to rofm.net. rofm.net. You're asking somebody that doesn't use the computer, so.
Well, I hope that my next question is, do you have a joke for me? I hope you got a good answer for that.
Oh, I sure do.
All right. What do you have for a joke, Dave?
Okay, you ready for this one?
I am ready.
What kind of man was Boaz before Ruth?
What kind of man?
What kind of man was Boaz before Ruth? He was ruthless.
I love it.
There are a lot of ruthless people out there today, but you know what? They need to hear the gospel and the love of God too.
They absolutely do. Dave, thank you so much for your time today. You have a wonderful day.
Thank you, John. You too.
Absolutely. And again, I'll throw a link to their website if you'd like to find them online. This has been all part of a fun thing we've been doing this whole month. It's called Holy Humor Month. And a big thank you to our friends at Crossroads Book and Music in Sioux Falls.
Addiction. It's a problem for many. And addiction can drive away those who love you the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, broken relationships, and, if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. We want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, April 21st, 2021. The S&P 500 had its worst day in weeks on Tuesday as the market gears up for a peak of earnings season. So far, the average S&P 500 company has beaten its consensus estimate for earnings growth, but by a smaller margin than past quarters. This situation is leading the market to reprice, and that isn't being helped by the inflation picture. The theme of the season so far is rising commodity prices and the upward impact on prices for consumer goods. Wednesday's action may be more of the same. There are a few key earnings reports, including one from Verizon. The mobile communications company is expected to report before the bell and could drag the market lower. Later this week, reports from Chipotle Mexican Grill and Whirlpool may move the market. And there is some economic data on tap. The index of leading indicators is due out Thursday, and a key read on manufacturing is due out Friday. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.